Smoke hanging heavy in the doorway, lipstick on a half-done glass. You were laughing at a joke I missed, like you'd already heard my past. Been a light on the wall behind you, slow fan turning through the blue. Band was playing something aching, like it always played for two. Two shadows, one song, on that tired, tilted wall. By the second chorus, your shadow leaned into mine. Two shadows, one song, didn't need any line. By the second chorus, your shadow leaned into mine. You swayed just a breath off the rhythm, eyes on me, then on the floor. Every time the singer hit that name, you took one small step more. My glass empty, but I stay seated, fingers tapping every side. You said, this part always breaks me, and your shoulder brushed by. Two shadows, one song, on that tired, tilted wall. By the second chorus, your shadow leaned into mine. By the second chorus, your shadow leaned into quiet room, same tune spinning soft. One thing, I still see that wall and that low red light, and the moment you let me in. Oh, two shadows, one song, playing slow in my mind. By the second chorus, your shadow leaned into mine. Two shadows, one song, till the closing bell chimes. By the second chorus, your shadow leaned into mine. Stirring your drink, eyes melting slow, lip print on the glass, red like a quiet yes. I was nursing my third, trying to forget my name. Band playing low and lonely, like they knew my shame. At the last table by the window, love took its sweet time. We were two tired hearts on a Tuesday, past our prime. You laughed at something I didn't say, still you crossed that line. At the last table by the window, love took its sweet time. You said, I don't dance, but my hands could learn. Slid your fingers to mine, made the candles burn. Rain on the glass, street shining dull gold. You told me a bad joke, and I lost my hold. I lost my hold. At the last table by the window, love took its sweet time. Every second hanging heavy, tasting like old wine. You traced circles on the tabletop, your knee touching mine. At the last table by the window, love took its sweet time. Now the chairs are stacked high, they're sweeping the floor, but we're still sitting here, asking fate for more. Your head on my shoulder, my hand on your knee. If this is the last song, let it lean, let it bleed. At the last table by the window, love took its sweet time, turned her closing time goodbye to a rewound life of mine. Every lonely hour I ever lived fell out of line. At the last table by the window, love took a sweet time. Band packing up, neon going dim. You whisper, don't rush home, let the night stay in. At the last table by the window, just let it shine. At the last table by the window, love took its sweet time.
She walked in, red dress, wrong bar. Every head turned slow, like they knew who you are. Silver on her clicking across that floor. She smiled like trouble. I still ask for more. Yeah. You're playing with fire and hills, baby. You leave my world in ruins. I learned you don't touch a flame like that unless you're ready to burn. You don't touch a flame like that unless you're ready to burn. We danced in the shadows, her perfume, cheap wine. She laughed in my ear, said, boy, don't waste my time. Lipstick on my collar, her promise in the dark. She left before sunrise, but she branded my heart. Oh, you're playing with fire and hills, baby. You leave my world in ruins. I learned you don't touch a flame like that unless you're ready to burn. You don't touch a flame like that unless you're ready to burn. Now every doorway, I swear I see her there. That red dress flicker at the top of the stairs. If she came back, Lord, I'd never ever learn. I'd reach for that flame again just to feel it burn. Oh, you're playing with fire and heels, baby. You leave my world in ruins. I learned you don't touch a flame like that unless you're ready to burn. You don't touch a flame like that unless you're ready to burn. So bartender, pour me another for that girl I can't unlearn. 'Cause you don't touch a flame like that unless you're ready to burn. You're walking quiet, red dress dragging the room behind you. Bartender freezes, Ice melts faster than my good self. You lean on the counter, say my name like you already knew. That crooked little question got me answering things I never meant. Danger in red lipstick, you taste sweet, but it burns like truth. Every time you smile, I gamble more than I should. You lean in closer, and my past don't do me any good. Every time you smile, I gamble more than I should. I gamble more than I should. Trace my jawline, smudge that color on my collarbone, laugh like a warning, but you never say what you really mean. Your story's got endings, you keep tucked where I can't see. I'm counting all the reasons, but you're counting cards inside of me. Oh, danger in red lipstick, you taste sweet, but it burns like truth. Every time you smile, I gamble more than I should. You pour another, say baby losing never felt this good. Every time you smile, I gamble more than I should. I gamble more than I should. I gamble more than I should. Maybe I should fold, walk away while I still can walk. Put your hands on my shoulders, turn my exit into small talk. You say, life's just chances, and I'm already halfway gone, chasing that 10 on your glass till the break of dawn. Yeah, danger in red lipstick, you taste sweet, but it burns like truth. Every time you smile, I gamble more than I should. If loving you's a bad, bad, put it all on you, I knew I would. Every time you smile, I gamble more than I should. Every time you smile, I gamble more than I should. Like you already knew my name. Red dress hanging off one shoulder, soft and dangerous flame. You smiled, I felt my good sense fade. Your laugh cut through the quiet like a razor in the shade. You said, baby, you look lonely, you got heartbreak on your face. I said, girl, I ain't that foolish, but my poor too far, past the edge of this cracked old heart, past the stories I tell to keep me safe in the dark. One more drink and I'm falling too far into you, in the trouble at the bar. Dance slow in a room that barely moves. Your perfume found every weakness I'd refused. You trace circles on my wrist like some old spell. Said I don't break hearts for pleasure, but those eyes I knew too well. You whispered just this evening, let the future find its way. But the way your hand was shaking said you never planned to stay. One more drink and I'm falling too far, past the edge of this cracked old heart, past the stories I tell to keep me safe in the dark. One more drink and I'm falling too far into you, in the trouble at the bar. Grab your coat, avoid my eyes, but the echo of your promise still is hanging in the sky. Yeah. One more drink and I'm falling too far, past the edge of this cracked old heart, past the stories I tell to keep me safe in the dark. One more drink and I'm falling too far into you, into one more sweet mistake at the bar. Walked in late, red coat, rain on your sleeves, laughed like cheap champagne, eyes that never leave. You said, deal me here, sat down right next to me. You talked about nothing till it felt like everything. Bet my heart on you, on every glance, every move. One look across that table, I was through. I pushed my chips in and called it love. Yeah, I pushed my chips in called it love. Your hand found mine under flickering neon blue. A thumb traced my lifeline, said I could get lost in you. You kissed me slow, tasted smoke in midnight rain. You smiled, don't bluff me, baby. I smiled, deal the same. Betting my heart on you, on every word that you chewed. You leaned in close, and all my doubts withdrew. I pushed my chips in and called it love. Yeah, I pushed my chips in and called it love. I folded, walked away from less than what you breathe, but this time I stay. Let the wheel do its spin. If I win, it's your name. If I lose, it's still you. Either way in this game, you're the only truth. Betting my heart on you, on every scar, every bruise. Take all I am, there's nothing left to prove. I push my chips in and called it love. Yeah, I pushed my chips in and called it love. I pushed my chips in and call it love. Room hums quiet, glasses clink. You lean closer, ask me what I think. You say, we're just talking. I say something else. All that burden, blurring how we felt. Your hand on my shoulder, like you're about to pray. I hear my own heart give the game away. We're standing too close to pretend we're safe. Breath on your neck, I can taste your name. History burning in every space between your lips and my mistakes. We're standing too close to pretend we're safe. One more second and we're gonna break. I know I should turn, but my body stays. We're standing too close to walk away. You laugh too softly at jokes we used to share. Say you're doing fine, but your pulse is in the air. Your perfume remembers what our pride forgets. Every little inch feels like a quiet thread. We're standing too close to pretend we're safe. Breath on your neck, I can taste your name. History burning in every space between your lips and my mistakes. We're standing too close to pretend we're safe. One more second and we're gonna break. I know I should turn, but my body stays. We're standing too close to walk away. Maybe we'll blame this on the hour, on the rain in your hair, on the ghost of who we were, still sitting in that chair. But if you lean in and I don't move, that's not an accident, baby. That's the truth. We're standing too close to pretend we're safe. Breath on your neck, I can taste your name. History burning in every space between your lips and my mistakes. We're standing too close to pretend we're safe. One more second and we're gonna break. We both know the price, but we pay it anyway. We're standing too close to walk away. Ashtray halo on this table, lipstick stain on my glass, band's playing slow and crooked, time's dragging its feet, letting memories pass. Been talking big about healing, telling friends my heart's brand new, but the cracks still hum in the silence. Every shadow in here looks like you. Love after the blue. Who knew it comes back around when a story feels over? New pages still hit the ground. I swore I was done when you walked in. All that broken-hearted silence started talking again. Love after the blues found me right where the hurt had been. You framed in the doorway's darkness, neon curls around your hair. You laugh with that crooked courage, like you're daring the room to stare. Our eyes trip, then lock for a minute. Old fire flickers up through the scars. My chest starts pacing in circles, like it's chasing you through these bars. Love after the blue. Who knew it comes back around when the story feels over? New pages still hit the ground. I swore I was done, then you walked in. All that broken-hearted silence started talking again. Love after the blues found me right where the hurt had been. I could turn my chair to the corner, let the night just stumble on through, or stand up slow, say your name low, bet my last clean tear on you. So I rise with my glass still trembling. You smile like you always knew that the ending wasn't the ending, just a bend in a road back to you. Love after the blues, who knew it comes back around when a story feels over. New pages still hit the ground. I swore I was done, then you walked in. All that broken-hearted silence started talking again. Love after the blues, pull me out where the light leaks in. Love after the blues, stars again when you walk in. Found me hunched at the corner of the bar, collar of high, trying to blur every mark. You trace that white line running down my side. Said every broken road still gets you home alive. Scars don't scare you. You're leaning closer when I flinch away, like you've been there too. You see a story where I see the stain. You kiss the places I used to hide. You kiss the places I used to hide. Turn my wrist over at each faded bruise. Call them old chapters, not something to lose. Pull my shirt open where the stitches still shine. Said, baby, that's proof you made it out in time. Scars don't scare you. You're leaning closer when I flinch away, like you've been there too. You see a story where I see the stain. You kiss the places I used to hide. You kiss the places I used to hide. Said I got my own, I just keep them on the inside. Then you laid your heart on my shoulder, let the hurt and the heat collide. Scars don't scare you. You're leaning closer when I flinch away, like you've been there too. places I used to hide. You kiss the places I used to hide. You kiss the places I used to hide. You kiss the places I used to hide. Yeah. Bartender wipe the same old glass. My coat on the chair, my past on my back. Neon humming over half-dimmed eyes. Her laugh cut through my usual lies. She said, "Is this seat broke like you?" I said, "It leans a bit, but it'll do." She smiled sideways, sipped that gin, like she'd seen every place that I'd been. I wasn't looking for love, just somewhere to sit, just a quiet little corner I could slowly quit. But your hand found my hand, made the hurt turn real. 'Cause broken men still feel, yeah. Broken men still feel. My ring left a circle on that bar for years. Ghost of a promise in the water and beer. Told her I'm a cracked old glass on a crooked shell. She said, "I've cut my heart on worse than yourself." I wasn't looking for love, just somewhere to sit, just a place I could hide and pretend I forget. But your eyes pulled me in, past the scars I conceal. 'Cause broken men still feel, yeah. Broken men still feel. Traced every line on my tight, rough hands. Said these are maps, not mistakes, just another chance. In the smoke and the slow, as the room stood still, I felt something warm in the cracks of my will. Oh yeah, I wasn't looking for love, just somewhere to sit, just to lean on this stool as my edges split. But your heart leaned on mine till the old wounds healed. Now this broken man can feel, yeah. This broken man can feel. Lights low, last call, chairs turned on their heels. We took our time walking out testing what was real. Didn't say the word forever, just a soft we'll see. But for the first time in ages, there was more to me than empty. Broken men still feel. Walked in, coat still wet from the rain. I said careful, heart said here we go again. You sat close, but your shoulders stayed far. Every scar that you've hidden, I can feel where they are. Teach these tired hands how to hold again. Show these broken arms where your edges begin. I ain't asking you to promise, only let me in. Teach these tired hands how to hold again. You laugh soft, like it might wake the past. You say love's just a gamble, chips fall too fast. But this time we can bet slow and small. Let my thumb trace your knuckles till you start to fall just a little. Teach these tired hands how to hold again. Show these broken arms where your edges begin. I ain't asking you to promise, only let me in. Teach these tired hands how to hold again. I wait on the doorstep of your doubt, cold in my lap, blues in my mouth. Every maybe, every not yet, I'll be right here, baby. Try not to forget. Teach these tired hands how to hold again. Let this restless heart learn the shape of your skin. We can leave the past in the dark where it's been. Teach these tired hands, teach these tired hands how to hold again. Teach these tired hands how to hold again. glass. Cracked leather seat, jukebox humming some old heartbreak, neon flicker on my feet. You walked in slow, rain in your hair, too proud to shake, laugh like a match in a cold room, lit every lie I used to fake. I wasn't looking for love, just somewhere to sit, just a quiet little hole where the hurt might fit. You slid your smile across the table, said, "You done with this?" I wasn't looking for love, just somewhere to sit, and I fell into it. We talked like strangers, trading scars like worn-out cars. Names came later, stories first, then the gods. Your fingers traced the ring-shaped stains on the wood. Said, funny how the circles stay long after the leaving's good. I wasn't looking for love, just somewhere to sit, just a corner where the past could finally quit. Then your hand brushed mine and the room went still, just a little bit. Oh, I wasn't looking for love, just somewhere to sit, and I sank into it. Now it's your coat on my chair, your shoes by my door. This old heart had his arms crossed, ain't crossed them anymore. If you ever ask me how this blues boy got here, I'll say I wasn't looking for love, just somewhere to sit. I wasn't looking for love, just somewhere to sit, just a shadow in the back where the hurt might split. But you leaned in close, stole a sigh, and that was it. I wasn't looking for love, just somewhere to sit, and you made it fit. You walked in, rain on your shoulders, lipstick crooked, like you've been running all night. One tired smile hung from your mouth. You asked the bartender for anything that bites. Our eyes met over cheap red wine. You laughed too loud, said I'm terrible at goodbye. We were strangers till the smoke cleared, two lost names in the dim air. Couldn't see your face, only felt you near. We were strangers till the smoke cleared, then your hurt sounded so clear.
in a soft hello right against my ear. You told me pieces, only the bad ones. How your last home never felt like a home. I trace circles on your chipped glass. You stole my matches, set your story in glow. Your hands shook when the room got quiet. You said, I'm fine, but your eyes begged me to stay. We were strangers till the smoke cleared, two lost names in the dim air. Couldn't see your face, only felt you near. We were strangers till the smoke cleared. Then your heart sounded so clear in a soft hello right against my ear. Hours slip like ash from a filter, chairs on tables, staff counting the till. They killed the lights, left one bulb over us. You said, guess that's it, but you never moved. We were strangers till the smoke cleared, two lost names in the dim air. Then the last thin cloud slowly disappeared. We were strangers till the smoke cleared. Saw your tears in every year. You had walked alone till I met you here. You took my hand, said I'm tired of leaving. I said, stay till morning, yeah, just stay right here. Yeah, just stay right here. Strangers to the smoke clear. Now your name is all I hear. Yeah. Low light, late night, eyes are melting in my glass. Band in the corner, letting the moments pass. You laughed at something, I never heard the joke. 'Cause the second I saw you, every other word broke. Across a crowded room you found me, like you'd known my name for years. You just held that gaze around me, pulled me through the smoke and cheers. There were strangers all around us, but the only truth I knew
Across a crowded room, you found me, and my whole world leaned to you. Trumpets crying softly, waiters wiping down the bar. Your hand on your glass, diamond flicker like a star. You tilt your head slow, hair falling out of place. I feel each small second walk across my face. Across a crowded room you found me, like you'd known my name for years. You just held that gaze around me, pulled me through the smoke and cheers. There were strangers all around us, but the only truth I knew, across a crowded room, you found me, and my whole world aimed to you. I don't know your story, don't know who waits at your door. All I know is my heartbeat took 3 steps, then 4. Every note the band is playing just spells out your name. If I leave here never knowing you, I'll still never be the same. Oh, across a crowded room you found me, like you'd known my name for years. You just held that gaze around me, pulled me through the smoke and cheers. There were strangers all around us, but the only truth I knew, across a crowded room you found me, and I'm still walking toward you. You were stirring that drink, lip print on the glass, laughing at a joke you should have walked right past. I was hiding in my corner, coat still on my chest, playing with this matchbook trying not to care. Then your eyes crossed the distance like they knew my name. One slow sideways smile set my heart to flame. The night we didn't plan turned into yesterday's dream. Two strangers in the shadow pulled into the same stream. Neither one of us came looking, but love found us anyway. Right there in that tiny moment when you turned and chose to stay. You said, mind if I sit? Voice soft, but it should. Told me you hate first dates and happy ending books. I said, baby, I get it. I've read those lies too. Still my hands kept reaching closer toward you. Trumpet cried in a corner, sax was low and blue, but every note they played just pointed me to you. The night we didn't plan turned into yesterday's dream. Two strangers in the shadow pulled into the same stream. Neither one of us came looking, but love found us anyway. Right there in that tiny moment when you turned and chose to stay. You touched my wrist, said feel that beat. Thought it might be broken till it answered yours and sang. You laughed through a tear, said this feels insane. I said, darling, all my best mistakes feel the same. Yeah, the night we didn't plan still echoes through the day. Your lipstick on my coffee, your shoes in my hallway. Neither one of us came looking, but love found us anyway. In a smoky little back room where we almost walked away. So here's to every wrong turn that led us through that door. To the night we didn't plan that keeps on playing more. Neither one of us came looking, but love found us. Come what may, I'd lose every map I've got to find you the same way. You were stirring that drink, lip print on crystal glass, laughing too loud at stories, trying to bury your past. I was holding the wall, playing cool, playing shy, but the room leaned your direction. Every heartbeat slid my way. It was a wrong time for love and the right song. dance with me, stranger. I said, trouble, that's your name. Your hand shook just a little, like a match searching for flame. We moved slow by the bar lights, flow sticky, world out of place. You kept your ring hand hidden, but I still caught the weight on your face. It was the wrong time for love and the right song. Trumpet crying like it knew exactly what was wrong. Every soft word on your lips pulling my soul along. It was the wrong time for love and the right song. You said I'm leaving come Sunday. I promised someone I'd try. I said, baby, I ain't your future, but I could be your alibi. It was the wrong time for love and the right song. Sax bending round your whisper, holding on too long. We let our hearts step forward where our minds backed off. It was the wrong time for love and the right song. Now nights like this get quiet, and that melody drifts through. Every slow tune in this city sounds like I'm dancing back with you. It was the wrong time for love, but they still play our song, yeah. It was the wrong time for love and the right song. You slid past my table, perfume, red wine, and heat. Heel click on the hardwood, soft thunder in my seat. You laughed at the bartender like you've known him for years. I felt my old heart stumble through the smoke and the cheese. There's a fire in the dark of this room, and it's all in the smoke in your smile. Every slow little look pulls me closer. like I've known you a long, long while. I've been lonely in this corner forever, till you turn, lit me up with your eyes. Now I'm falling, falling easy and heavy on the smoke in your smile tonight. Oh yeah. You said, mind if I join you? Voice sweet with a rough little edge, lipstick print on your cocktail, finger trace in the glass like a pledge. We talked about losing and leaving, about songs that cut too deep. You laughed at my bad confession, and I forgot how to sleep. There's a fire in the dark of this room, and it's all in the smoke in your smile. Every slow little look pulls me closer, like I've known you a long, long while. I've been drifting like a coat on a hand, gathering dust, getting tired. Now I'm falling, falling easy and heavy on the smoke in your smile tonight. Maybe it's the hour, baby. Maybe it's the rain on the glass. Maybe it's the way your hand won't let go of my past. You say we're just two bad hearts trying to get it right. I say, darling, if this is wrong, leave it wrong all night. Yeah, there's a fire in the dark of this room, and it's all in the smoke in your smile. Every slow little look pulls me closer, like I've known you a long, long while. I've been half of a whispered story, waiting for the other half's light. Now I'm falling, falling easy and heavy on the smoke in your smile tonight. Yeah, I'm falling slowly, in your smile tonight. Your laugh curls up like steam from the drain. You trace my name in the wet on the table. Say we're both a little broken, more than we think. The whiskey burns slow, not as slow as his love. Warm on my lips, hot in my blood. You lean in close, and he's never enough. The whiskey burns slow, not as slow as his love. Jukebox croons some half-forgotten heartache. I watch your eyes chase ghosts in the smoke. You say you're tired, a man who vanished at sunrise. I tip my glass, swear I'm not that kind of joke. The whiskey burns slow, but not as slow as his love. Warm on my lips, hot in my blood. You taste like truth I was terrified of. The whiskey burns slow, but not as slow as his love. On mine makes the room fall silent. Even the band takes a breath, holds tight. If tomorrow hurts, we'll let tomorrow find us. Tonight we just let these slow flames rise. The whiskey burns slow, but not as slow as his love. Low in our lungs, high as it does. You close your eyes, I can't drink enough. The whiskey burns slow, but not as slow as his love. One last sip, your head on my shoulder. Street lights wait, but we're in no rush. Bartender's tired, clock's getting older. The whiskey's gone, but not this hush. The whiskey's gone, but not this.